Planet Dolan. From the first gun ever to why we have governments, we answer some of your most burning questions about life.
Hey there, my name is Melissa. I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
Chaos456 asks, what is a turtle shell made out of?
A turtle shell is made of the most indestructible stuff imaginable. See? Check this out. That's not good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Please stop screaming. Melissa.
Whoa! What? Jeez, Dolan, what did you do?
I didn't mean to do that. It just I thought it could take it. All right. I heard that turtle shells are really strong. Like I don't. Wait, I can fix this. Alright, alright, hang on, wait. Okay, alright, there we go. Okay, there we go.
Both halves of turtle shells are made from bone that has been fused together. The top half of the shell, the carapace, is made from 50 bones. The bottom half, the plastron, is a fusion of the collarbone and ribs. The plates on top of the shell, called scutes, are made from keratin, a material found in hair, nails, and hooves. A bony ridge joins the two halves of the shell. Beetle Gaming asks, why do lions have manes?
The lions with manes are just overgrown bitter neck beards. So bitter the beard has encompassed their entire head and wraps all the way around. They tend to stick away from the pack. They have their own packs instead. They form with their lion pillow girls.
The size and color of a lion's mane sends a signal to other lions about their strength and capacity. Female lions will prefer a male lion with a long and dark mane because only a strong lion could survive in the heat with such a mane, suggesting a strong mating partner. The length and darkness of a mane also signifies a lion's fighting ability to other males. Aircube asks, how do worms navigate without eyes?
Well, it's tough, man. They can't see past the beanies they wear. They're always wandering all over the place blindly. You just need to call them over. They'll gladly come to you. Come here, wormy. What? Melissa, no! He was getting kind of annoying anyway. All of his deep existential mumbo jump.
What is a stomach but just another box made to confine us and our path of forward momentum?
Melissa's stomach, could you just be quiet?
Worms have the ability to sense differences in light, which they detect with their sensitive skin. The worm's brain then directs the body in response to light, moving away from the light since it paralyzes them if they are exposed to it for too long. The worm can also feel vibrations in the ground, helping it to navigate. Number 1 Spot Anime Lover asks, what happened to the Mayan Indians?
The Mayans died a gajillion years ago. They're all done, they're gone, they're dead, they never come back. Not much is known of what happened because they were very secretive people. Just ask Spinalpalm. He was an ancient Mayan way back in the day before he became a zombie. Tell him, Spinal.
Wait, what? No, dude, I only died like a few years back. I'm not even of Indian descent. Like, I'm straight out of Jersey.
Oh, I get it. Keeping it secret. Right, you're totally not a Mayan.
I'm really not.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Stop sarcastically winking at me.
I can't!
The Mayan civilization disappeared around 900 AD, leaving their cities abandoned after 1,200 years of existence, buried under the rainforest. No one knows exactly what happened to the Mayan civilization, although there are a number of theories to explain their decline, such as wearing between city-states, climate such as drought or flooding, and overpopulation leading to the resources being used up. It is likely that it was a combination of these factors. Captain Criticals asks, how was the Liberty statue moved from France to America, since it's so heavy? Boats are probably it, but what one exactly?
There was once a giant boat, named the Titanic, that carried the Statue of Liberty all over the ocean. It was doing pretty good. Got halfway across until there was a big snap noise all of a sudden. Oh man, who would have think a 450,000 pound statue would be enough to break and shatter the ship? They only claimed it was an iceberg because they were too embarrassed to admit their blunder, but we did get it there eventually. thanks to a little help.
The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France to the USA, was indeed moved by a boat, specifically a French vessel named Isère. The statue was completed in Paris, then disassembled into 350 pieces and packed into 214 wooden crates and put on board the boat. It then arrived in the US on June 19, 1885. Luca Master 619 asks, what was the first ever gun?
The first ever gun was...
That's okay. I got this one. Man, my first gun is a beast. It's got a custom grip that's fit exactly for my hand. The sight has a high concentration green laser that can extend for miles and miles. The gun is totally medicinal and has a breather tube to smoke on the hammer. Inner LED lights to verify the ammo. Oh, and the barrel is...
Wait, you can't just interrupt me. It's... Oh, just a kind of... Whoa. Dude. Did you ever feel like we're just in one big stomach? Just a world to hold us down and keep us dormant, unaware of what's really going on.
A Chinese weapon known as a fire lance is the precursor to the gun. Yet the first proper gun, called a hand cannon, was invented in Europe around 1364. The weapon used a wick that had to be lit by hand, which then ignited the gunpowder and shot out the projectile. The first mechanical gun, using a trigger to ignite the powder, was the matchlock. 4 Turtle Gamers asks, where was the first school?
The first school was in a place where everything was all sports oriented. The curriculum revolved around only sports and everyone hated it. It was awful. Thankfully they changed it because sports are a waste of time.
Hey, that's not true. Sports are an amazing way to combine fun and exercise and keep millions of people active and healthy. You just don't like them because you're no good at them. All flabby and pale from staying inside all day. I doubt you could even do any type of sport.
Nuh-uh, I can do any sport just fine. Better than most people even.
Catch!
What? Ow.
Greek philosopher Plato had an academy in Greece, outside the city of Athens, in a place called Academia. It was a school that taught philosophy and is considered the first place of higher learning in the Western world, beginning in 387 BC. The site of the first public school is in Sichuan province in China, and was founded in the Han Dynasty around 143 BC to 141 BC. Yin the Black asks, how did myths come into existence? Vampires, werewolves, phoenix, and more.
It's all these dumb people in the world always skew and misinterpret what they perceive and pass it off as fact. They see something and think it's something else. Oh look, it's a bat. Oh no, it's a vampire. Oh, run! There's a wolf over there! No, it's not a wolf. It's a werewolf. Ugh, give me a break. Ooh, a demon. We're all doomed. A zombie. Don't let it eat my brains. Give me a break. Boo! It's a ghost. So scary. It's overdone.
Look, Dolan, there's a perfectly good explanation for all of us being like the...
What if you all just stop perpetuating myths and rumors?
Dolan, why are you being mean to all your friends?
Oh, look. Ooh, a 20-something-year-old girl. Oh, wow. Scary.
Most myths came into existence in order to explain the world around us, in a time before science had fully developed, when superstition was much more prevalent. Vampires and zombies were often used as explanations for things such as premature burial, or a corpse not looking dead due to being bloated. People were accused of being werewolves to explain the disappearance of livestock. The phoenix, however, is a much more symbolic myth, representing the search for eternal life in ancient Egypt and the death and birth of the sun in Arabia and ancient Greece. It is also a symbol of virtue in China and Japan. Spaced Out 45 asks, why do we have governments?
There's no reason for it, really. Governments are just stupid. I think we should all have one overlord that looks over all of us and everything that we do. What a great non-violent dictator we have here at Planet Hellbent. We're so very, very lucky indeed to have someone strong and powerful like our boss, Hellbent. Wow.
Governments create rules in order to maintain law and order, protecting citizens from conflict. Putting people in charge of a country is seen as the best way to guarantee safety and protect basic human rights. In America, for instance, these rights are the right to life, liberty, and property. This structure gives people a sense of security and protection against outside forces. Supersonic Maggie asks, what was the very first animatronic? How far do they go back?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Right, guys?
Oh, so weak, dude. So weak.
I mean, you tried, but, like, why even?
Animatronics started with clockmakers in Europe in the 17th century, who used animated figures controlled by the mechanisms in the clock. These were initially large and placed in towns, but later were made for the home. The first modern animatronics started in 1951 when Disney built the 9-inch tall Dancing Man. This animatronic mimicked the vaudeville tap dancing routines of the time.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one!